Welcome to UCF and the BSW program. We're very glad to have you here. Note, this is a narrated presentation. Please adjust your system volume accordingly. In this orientation, we will provide you with an overview of the social work profession, review the application process, and review the BSW major requirements. We are here to help you anytime you have questions, so please feel free to contact me, Tracy Griffith, your BSW Program Advisor, or Ms. Robin Kahn, BSW Program Director. Materials that you are able to review as part of this orientation include the BSW Basic Requirements, which gives you an overview of the program, examples of full-time and part-time plans of study, optional minors and certificates, social work course descriptions, and information regarding the BSW Student Association, Phi Alpha Honor Society, and honors in the major. This document is also available at the BSW website. You can also review social work elective options, cultural diversity course options, and career titles in social work. Social workers are professionals who care about people and want to assist in making the lives of their clients better. Social workers make a difference by providing services to individuals, groups, families, and society. The social work profession is challenging, satisfying, frustrating, stressful, but most of all, rewarding. In the field, you can be called a social worker, case manager, welfare worker, or other similar title. But the title of social worker is protected in Florida under state statute. Only those individuals who have a degree in social work at either the bachelor's or master's level can call themselves a social worker. Social workers do more than deal with child protective services. In this profession, you could work in settings that include mental health clinics, schools, child welfare agencies, hospitals, community development agencies, private practice, and more. Social workers can work with children, adults, the elderly, special populations, in the criminal or juvenile justice system, and many more. This means there are a wide variety of opportunities for those in the field. While much of the work in this field is done during the normal work week, you may also need to work evenings, weekends, and holidays. Expected salaries can vary due to many factors, including education, experience, location, type of agency, and so on. However, the median annual wage for social workers is currently $51,760. Overall, employment is projected to grow over the next decade. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics indicates projected growth of 12%, which is faster than average for all occupations. We expect to see continued demand, however, it will vary by specialization. I recommend you review the information available in the Occupational Outlook Handbook for more details. The Bachelor of Social Work program, or BSW, at UCF is an accredited program under the Council on Social Work Education, and all our faculty are credentialed social workers. We normally have between 310 and 350 students in our program, which means we pride ourselves on knowing each of you. The BSW is a limited access program requiring a separate application. You can find the link to the application on our website. To be considered for admission to the program, you will need to complete the electronic application form hosted by Slate. Besides the application, you will need to submit a 2 to 4 page professional statement and a letter of recommendation from a professor or a supervisor. Details of what needs to be included in your statement can be found in the application. The deadline for admission for the summer semester is April 25th. The deadline for fall admission is August 15th. We encourage you to apply as soon as you can so that you can register for your classes. We normally notify students within 1 to 2 weeks of receiving their completed application of their admission status. To be considered for admission to the program, you should have completed at least 3 of the 5 program prerequisites before applying to the program. These prerequisites are BSc 1005, Biological Principles, ECO 2013, Principles of Macroeconomics, or ECO 2023, Principles of Microeconomics, POS 2041 American National Government, PSY 2012 General Psychology, and SYG 2000 Intro to Sociology or SYG 2010 Social Problems. Any missing prerequisites must be completed in your first year of the program. We also require that you have an overall grade point average of 2.5 or higher. If your grade point average is lower than 2.5, we do consider some applicants if other areas of consideration are strong. After you're admitted to the BSW program and are settled in your first semester, you'll want to meet with your program advisor for a full advising appointment to review the major requirements and create a personalized plan of study. This plan will include all requirements necessary to graduate on time. The BSW program is highly structured. Most classes are only offered once a year and must be taken in a specific order. This plan ensures that you stay on track for on-time degree completion. Other requirements you'll need to meet to earn a degree from UCF include the foreign language requirement, general education requirements, summer enrollment, and civic literacy requirements. If you have earned your AA from a Florida State college or university, it is likely that most, if not all, of these requirements will be considered met. Another requirement of the BSW program is statistics. If you haven't taken this yet, you can choose to take either STA 2014 Principles of Statistics or STA 2023 Statistical Methods 1. Statistics is a prerequisite for SOW 3401 Social Work Research, which is normally taken in the spring after your first fall semester. You'll also need to complete the cultural diversity requirement for the major. This requires 2 classes in cultural diversity outside of the major. Many students start the BSW program with 1 or both courses transferring in from their state college, but the BSW program offers a wide variety of options should you need it. As part of the BSW program, you will need to take 2 social work electives. Currently, there are 14 classes to choose from. Normally, these classes are only offered once a year, some only once every other year, and most are offered only in a face-to-face format. You can review your options in the social work electives handout. Please note that these social work electives normally cannot be transferred in from other institutions. Your final semester of the BSW program will consist of the internship at a local social services agency. To be eligible for the internship, you must have completed all other program requirements and have a grade point average of 2.5 or higher in the major. Students can choose to do the internship full-time in the spring semester or part-time over the spring and summer semesters. Your internship will be a total of 420 hours, and while your preferences are considered, our field director will coordinate your placement for the field experience. There are several minors and certificates you may consider adding to your declared program at UCF. These include Aging Studies, which can be done as either a minor or a certificate, Nonprofit Management minor, Children's Services certificate, Spanish for Social Workers certificate, and our newest certificate in Social Work in the Law, to be available starting this fall. Students can also add other minors or certificates such as psychology, political science, criminal justice, and so on. Adding a minor or certificate is optional and not required by the program. With the exception of the internship, all social work major courses are 3 semester hours and will meet once a week for 3 hours in the fall or spring semesters, once a week for 4 hours in the summer semester. The BSW cannot be completed 100% online. As a full-time student, you will find at least 1 class each semester that is only offered in a face-to-face format. However, some classes may offer a mixed mode modality, in which classes meet every other week in the classroom. Alternating weeks have an online component. And a limited selection of classes may also offer a fully online section. Students who choose to be full-time in the program can expect to complete their degree in 2 years. Part-time students normally graduate in 3 years. Due to the progression of classes and the structure of the major, it is not possible to graduate in fewer than 2 years. Because the major is highly structured, students should not withdraw from any class or vary from their plan of study without talking to their advisor. Failure to follow the plan of study exactly could delay graduation by a year or more. Here you see a sample summer and fall schedule for a full-time student who's been admitted to the program for summer. Students not yet admitted to the program will not be able to enroll in most major classes, so it's important to apply as soon as possible to start the path to graduation. Here are sample schedules for a full-time or part-time student who is admitted for a fall start. Prior to your registration day, we will meet for a short schedule planning appointment to ensure you have classes selected and can register for your first semesters. Your advisor will review your transfer credits before meeting with you and help you search for and add classes to your shopping cart. We will focus on those classes needed in your first semester to include any missing course prerequisites or general education requirements. To set up this pre-orientation appointment, please email Ms. Tracy Griffith at tracy.griffith@ucf.edu with 2 to 3 days and times that work for you. Advising appointments are normally available weekdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For your convenience, the appointments for schedule planning will be held virtually, and a meeting invite with the Zoom link will be sent to you. All course schedules must be approved by your advisor before the afternoon session, during which you will complete the registration process. The day of orientation will consist of a morning session and an afternoon session. The morning session will be your opportunity to ask questions, do a final review and approval of your summer and/or fall course schedule, and for you to complete an orientation survey. The afternoon session is limited to registration only. If you find you have additional questions, please contact your advisor to arrange a follow-up appointment. This orientation module, the morning session, and the afternoon session are all mandatory parts of your orientation. Please be sure to be on time and ready so your admission to UCF can be validated. Again, if you have any questions regarding your BSW program, please contact Ms. Griffith or Ms. Kahn. We're here to help. Finally, once you are settled in your first semester here at UCF, be sure to contact Ms. Griffith to set up a full advising appointment. We welcome you to UCF and the BSW program.